Joe Kleen, Southern Hospitality, February 16th, 1990, 240. Joe, Misty asked, what do you think? Joe, seated on the love seat next to his wife, his hands folded over one another, his thumbs cupping his chin while his elbows rested on his knees and his eyes looked outward, his blank stare indicating that his focus was almost certainly not on the conversation of his three companions, the three visible massage therapists, or the scene beyond the oversized plate glass window towards which he seemed to peer, startled at Misty's question. Uh-huh, he responds, nodding minutely 3 times. Sweetie, you okay? Misty asked, concern rather than annoyance in her tone. Whether you think we should settle up with Doc Williams tonight and take the Hyatt shuttle bus to the airport tomorrow, or just have Doc drop us off in the morning is not a question. I'm sorry, Joe says, changing his tiny triple head bob for a large triple head shake. I wasn't listening. Ask me again, please. That was obvious, Justin replies. We were just wondering if it makes more sense to go with Doc Williams or catch the shuttle. I think Doc Williams is a safer bet. Reserved seats means no early morning surprises, or what did the guy at the reception desk say yesterday? Risk being stranded in paradise? Yeah, Joe says, nodding again, his gaze still distant. I think I'd like to arrange Doc to pick us up. I think that'd be safer, don't you? Yes, Justin says, eyebrows raised high. That's a good point. Don't know why I didn't think of it. Something on your mind? Yeah, Joe says. Shitty people. Shitty people are on my mind. What is wrong with people that have to be so shitty? Is this about Bear? Misty asked. You really let him get under your skin, didn't you? Let may not be the word I'd use, but yeah. Just like the blood-sucking tick that he is, I guess. Him, Sandra, what Idira said about gross indecency laws, just shitty. What is gross indecency, Kelsey asked. Buggery, unnatural acts, crimes against nature, homosexuality, Joe asked. That's gross indecency. You know who Oscar Wilde was? Picture of Dorian Gray, right? Justin asked. Yes, Joyce says, pointing his finger to his brother. Correct. You've read it? Read it? No. Seen the movie. That's the one where the guy blows away as dust in the end, Kelsey asked. Yeah, Justin says, nodding, and I can tell you, Angela Lansbury doesn't look a thing like Jessica Fletcher. She's hot. Anyway, Joe says, Oscar Wilde's the guy who wrote the book that the movie's based on and a bunch of other stuff, including plays and kids' books and you name it, went to prison for gross indecency, and it killed him. Misty and I were out on the beach last night, and a couple guys were going at it, which we found, how shall I say, he asked, turning to Misty, disconcerting. But now I learned they could have gone to prison. Prison! For something I know I've done. I mean sex where I shouldn't, like on the beach thing, not sex with a man. Go, Joe, Justin says, shaking his head. What? Just so much bullshit, so much hypocrisy and class privilege and ingrained bias and hatred. All with a smile. All while Idris has to put up with Bear being a total racist asshole dipwad. Joe pauses, inhales deeply, and then exhales hard. Yeah, Bear and Sandra and just too much BS got under my skin, and I'm not sure what I can do about it. So that's what's on my mind. Just another day in paradise, right? He concludes.